I have 3 thermometers, and one is short, 12 centimeters long, one is half a meter long or 50 centimeters, and one is an infrared that just measures the surface temperature. Many farmers are getting people on their farm with thermal imaging cameras. This gives the temperature on this, but as a thermal image. And you can see the temperature on this one is 9.9. That is just measuring the top, the outside half to 1 millimeter. It's much more important to actually look at the relative temperature between the 12 centimeter and the 50 centimeter probe. And on this clamp we can see that the deep probe is 28.9 and the short probe is 27. The reason why it's 28.9 in the depth of the clamp is that this clamp was filled in July. In July the weather is warm. Forage is a good insulator of heat. So it's 29 degrees centigrade. A lot of that heat is from the day the silage was made, trapped in because it's well consolidated. And as it comes to the face, it's cooling down. So there is no problem with aerobic stability. If the short probe was warmer than the long probe, that shows that we have aerobic spoilage caused by yeast activity predominantly. They take the energy and they actually cause heat. So as it comes to the face, if you've got aerobic spoilage problems, we have a heat problem. So now, if I go to a different point in the clamp, and we can see that the long probe is now 39 degrees C. And this shows that we do have some problems with aerobic stability in this region, because we would expect that as we get closer to the walls, that residual heat that we had from the day of ensiling actually dissipates through the silage clamp wall, and it hasn't. So it's showing that we have an issue with some aerobic stability problem here. Well, where the sun's on the silage clamp face, you can see that the thermal imaging camera response is to heat, to give you a hotter temperature at 29 degrees C. If we then go to the shady area, we can see that it's down at 17, 18, and if we go a little bit further in, it's even down at 16. And that shows that just looking at the surface temperature of the silage clamp can be very misleading, because the sun very quickly heats up that very outer surface, and then any thermal imaging camera will pick that up as a heat spot, and anything to do with aerobic stability, it's just a fact of the weather conditions. So you have to be very careful when we're measuring temperatures in silage clamps that we understand exactly what that temperature means.